Good evening. Welcome. I'm on time. Makes a change. I know. I've heard this before. Makes a change. Anyway, good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining. This is the Grim Reaper. I was going to say radio show. However, for some unknown reason, best known to me, we're currently not doing radio shows. We have a radio station, but we're not actually doing it. And if you wanted to at the moment, you're not able to get to the website because currently it is under repair, so to speak, under maintenance. So we're not able to. We're not able to provide you with what we would normally have on there because it's the way it is. Hey up, it's the Christian Magician. Give me 2 seconds to sort things out. How are you
Hey,
doing?
I'm doing good.
I've got no sound at this end,
Oh,
so you know
hold
whether
on.
it's coming through or not. Just give me a second. I just check a few things.
Let's move that out the way.
No, I can't hear you. You're not muted. Sorry about this, Christian Magician.
No worries, no worries. Let's see here. Mic check.
Well, you are transmitting loud and clear. That's a good thing.
All right.
I just can't hear you on here. Give me a couple of seconds and I'll see what I can
Okay.
sort out. Something gone wrong.
Okay.
And I found it.
It's going the wrong way. There we go. It's looking like the audience can hear us both. So maybe something in your settings. Not sure.
Oh, that sorted it. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Whoa, that way too loud there. All right. I'm doing good. I'm kind of nervous, but not really. I've gotten a lot of new material, but also this weekend will be my first weekend in street performing in downtown Nashville. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, it's definitely a challenge. Today was kind of the off day because I have to do that tomorrow from 10 to 3. So
So I take it then that you got to be chilled out for tomorrow.
yeah, definitely. I was hoping to get my tripod and stuff up, but I don't know all the rules of Nashville yet for that, so I'm waiting on those. Something new. I promised you the last time I was on here. I promised you for the next time I'd get some sort of fire
Yes.
trick into my
Yes.
mouth.
Yes.
And so I did promise you that. I do have that. Let me go ahead and show it to you real quick. I literally just got this one recently, but we strike up the match and we go 1, 2. Tastes like a burnt hamburger. Let's see here. Do we have that? Oh, it's over here. I'm always losing things. But we can go with this and see. So while I'm setting up this, if you guys just want to chat, sorry.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Okay. Hello, Vic. Nice to see you, Flutoy, Cheryl, and of course, the one and only Eddie Gallion. How you doing, mate?
Oh, good, Graham. How are you, pal?
I'm okay, all things considered. The only thing that's really changed is that I made a decision to do some work on the website. So for the time being, I put it into maintenance, so I can do some redesigning of things.
Okay.
And try and do put. I think less is more. So that's what I'm planning on doing. And maybe if I get a chance, I'll do some work on the radio, do some live work on there, just to see how things pan out, because that was originally the idea. Do some regular shows. It looks like our magician is almost ready.
Yeah, almost. I have
Almost.
Yeah, almost the keyword for everything, apparently.
Yeah, no worries.
Let's see here.
Give us a shout when you're ready.
All right. Is it in here? No, it is not. All right. Let's see. here.
So, Eddie, what you been up to? What you been doing?
I was just over in Davos for a bit, and I'm planning on coming to. Hopefully, I'm like, if all goes well, I'm planning on coming to London.
Oh, right. Any particular reason, or for a visit? Is it, or doing a bit of work?
Yeah, it's for the it's to visit a couple of YouTube friends. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's a magic convention in London I wish I could go to, but I can't. It's too much money for me, but let's see here. So something I've learned over the course of this, and I haven't shown this before, is I can reverse time. Yeah, you can see it right here. Yeah, I can reverse time. Oh, let's put this other match down. It got stuck. Let's see here. All right, let's put that back in the box there. Okay, so the other match had gotten stuck on it. Sometimes they do that, but I can reverse time. And all I got to do is, I'll show you this in a second, so I'll show you the trick from before, and then I'll do it. I'll reverse the time so I can do it again, because it's that fun. But we strike up the match. We let it burn for a little bit. We can see it's burning. And we just let it burn out like that. But of course, we give the match a little shake, and it turns back to normal. And I can show you there's no other match in my hand, and there's nothing else. But so the time has not only reversed, but I can strike again and let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Sorry, that's the little trick I have.
Nice.
With fire.
Was that what you were going to show us last time? I can't remember. It's been a few weeks.
No, the one I was going to show you, I still unfortunately cannot do, but it's a lit match, and blow it out, and then just go.
I remember.
Yeah. And if you remember last time, what happened right here, I can still feel it to this day.
Oh, yes, I remember now. Yeah, Cheryl says that she can turn back time. She just turns the clock back.
And definitely, JD, don't try this at home. I almost always forget to put that disclaimer, because then, of course, I have to follow it up. Just try it at school with your friends or whatnot. But seriously, don't try it at home.
Yes, don't try it at home, but you can try it anywhere else. And that makes sense.
Yeah.
Remember, folks, that is a disclaimer.
Yeah, this is how many times I've done not just that trick, but this other trick I'm about to show you, just sticking with the theme of fire. Don't worry, that's not a beer bottle. That is pumpkin spice soda bottle. Very good. I don't know if you guys have it over there, but so let's just go ahead and with the story. I have 3 matches here, one for the Father, one for the Son, one for the Holy Spirit. Okay, let's go ahead and line them up just like so. And what I'm going to do here, and I'll tell the story real quick because it all happens within a matter of 2 seconds. And so I'm going to strike the matches, and it's gonna show the story, the message that Jesus is the light of the world. The Trinity is the light of the world, and that I even as the devil tries to put out that message, I can take it, and I've already taken it in, and I'm able to spread it even after it seemingly has gone away. All right, so now, so I can represent that, I had to tell you the story beforehand, just like I said, because it takes a matter of 2 seconds to tell it, like this. I don't know if you could see that very well. The lighting was not my friend in that moment, but hopefully you were able to see it. I could try it
I've got-
again in exactly 5 minutes. That is my rule for that trick, and I will explain it real quick because this is one I explain anytime I do fire tricks. I teach this one and perform it because it's a good one to teach.
Mhm.
And it's simple. It's not like it's sticking fire anywhere near your face. It's simple to do, and it's really convincing in some cases. Just depends on what you do and when you do it. So while we're waiting, I will go ahead and teach it. Let's get a bigger one here so we can actually teach this. There we go. All right. And so I'm going to get a few bigger ones just for the purpose of the tutorial. But in general, I like to even it out. So maybe like 2 big ones, 1 small, or just find some medium-sized ones. And I'm talking about the heads on the matches. Because the bigger the head, the more smoke you get. And it ends up. The Chewbacca hat, I don't remember where we got it. But I believe it was either Target or Walmart one year. It was years ago. Like I was probably 7 at the time. I think I'm 18 now, by the way. So, anyway, it's not been 5 minutes yet. The only reason I say 5 minutes, and I'll go ahead and explain this now, is it's like smoking without the tobacco. It's all it is. And so when you strike the matches, you're gonna pretend to like cover the wind or whatever. And the whole reason for talking beforehand is 1, to tell the story, and 2, to get all the air out of all the oxygen out of your body. And so I'll even do like a little blow right before I do this, so that way, literally right before I strike it. That was almost an accidental strike, but anyways, right before I do this, so that way I know for sure all the oxygen is out. And you'll see as I strike it the second time and you'll see a round that starts to come up. That's the CO2, which is what's coming up in here. Building a water vapor stuff up in your lungs. And that's what creates the smoke, because the oxygen combined with all of that is what creates the effect. But you just pretend, as it's burning in here and it's burning in here, making your eyes water, you pretend you let these fly out, then take the smoke off, put it in here, and then blow it at the end. But the reason I say there's a time limit between each and then set only a certain limit for each day is because most of this happened within 2 weeks of me first learning the trick, because I used to do it recklessly. Like, I did not care. I was like, okay, it's fine. One day I started feeling like tightness up here after doing doing it one time. And what it was is that I had been doing it too much, and so when it's released, when the water vapor is released, it's not released fully. Like, it gets released, most of it, but some of it stays behind because that's what it does. Some of the CO2 stays behind, and so I've started limiting it to being at least 5 minutes between each time I do it, and I can't do it more than 5 times a day, or else I just can't do it.
Yeah, no, it's understandable. I mean, there is a possibility you could cause yourself a little bit of injury. So
Exactly.
probably not a good idea to keep doing it, I just want to
Exactly.
say hi to Jaded and the Stangu and anybody else who sneaked in the last 5 minutes or so under the wire, so to speak.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to keep rambling.
No,
But I'll go
no,
ahead.
no, no.
I'll go ahead and show you now. It's been about 5 minutes, so
Okay.
let me go ahead. It's been a little bit over. That's what I meant by about. But I'll go ahead and show you now. So what I want you to watch is the matches, and when the flame lights, you'll see the smoke, and that's what I want you to watch for is around the flame. So we get these lined up. We keep talking. We go 3, 2, 1. And you can see it a little more that time in the camera. That's the effect.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very small, simple effect. This is most of the time done along with barbettes. And I'll explain why I don't have any more tricks right now if you want to take me off the big screen. I know some people ask, so I just get that right out of the way. But the thing with that is they do it with barbettes. So they'll be playing with matches. They'll do this effect. I do it with 3 because that's what gets the most smoke to come out. Any more than that, you just have a fireball on the end of a few small sticks at the end of your hand. So, other than that, that's basically the whole effect.
Very nice. By the sounds of it, we've got Eddie tuning up in the background. Is that right, Eddie?
Yeah, we'll do something Christmas today.
Oh, do you have to?
Let me see.
We don't have to, but I can do another one, but
No, there's got to be at least one person who likes Christmas in the world. So for that one person, here's Eddie.
There's someone out there anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah. Christmas Eve, babe, in the drag tank, an old man said to me, won't see another one. And then he sang a song, a rare old Mountain Dew. I turned my face away and dreamed about you. Got on the lucky one, came in at 18 to 1. I've got a feeling this year's for me and you. So happy Christmas. I love you, baby. I can see a better time when all our dreams come true. They've got cars big as bars, they've got rivers of gold. Well, the wind goes right through you, there's no place for the old. When you first took my hand on a cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You're handsome, you're pretty, Queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, they held out for more. Sinatra was swinging, all the drunks they were singing. We kissed on the phone. then dance through the night. And the boys at the NYPD choir were still singing Galway Bay. And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. You're a bum, you're a punk, you're an old slut and junk, living there and almost dead. In that bed, you scumbag, you maggot, you cheap, lousy faggot. Happy Christmas, me arse. Oh, my God, it's our last. And the boys at the NYPD choir were still singing Galway Bay. And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. I could have been someone, well, so could anyone. You took my dreams from me when I first found you. I helped them with me, babe. I put them with my own. Can't make it all alone. I built my dreams around you. And the boys at the NYPD choir were still singing Galway Bay. And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day.
Thank you, Eddie. That one actually wasn't too bad. I'm just going to say hello to the one, the only Yeti of the South. Hello, Sasquatch. You're muted.
The great cat.
You did that to me. That's okay. I know what you did.
It only sounds like it was, well, feels like it was in the early hours of this morning we last spoke.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it was
How
actually.
you've been doing the past couple hours?
Awake mainly. But we've had Eddie singing. We've had the Christian magician showing us some smoke tricks. Please remember, folks, only do it when it's safe. We've got Kipper Sniffer in the chat. And we've also got, I did say, Ministry of Madness as well. And a couple of other people who I've never seen before. You're always welcome.
We should definitely have a Ministry of Madness representative. Absolutely.
Absolutely. I think he should come up himself. Blackwatch, nice to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming by. And Daily Dan's the good stuff. I wonder what that is.
Have you watched any of Daily Dan's stuff?
No, I haven't. So
all right,
I will do.
Listen. My man does these comic book readings, right? but he doesn't read the comic books. He just flips through them and tells you what happens in the panels. It's hilarious. It's great.
His own what's the word I'm thinking of? Interpretation. Shits and giggles. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I'll have a look at his channel later on. Now, that's not a magic trick you've got in your hand. That's a
Nope.
banjo.
Yes, this was my
Ukulele.
grandfather's. I was actually going to ask Eddie if he's ever messed with one of these banjo.
I have, yeah.
No, I haven't, but Eddie might have done.
I done dual and banjos on.
Yeah, I just recently got this before Thanksgiving. It was supposed to come to me a little while ago, but yeah, let's just say the person who had it, they were very forgetful. I won't say much else about them because yeah, the not the golden rule. What's the other one? Nothing nice to say, don't say it at all.
Yep, that's the one. Yep.
I've been learning some. I had actually made a joke for Thanksgiving. Someone said, "Bring the rolls," and so I started playing this, and they're like, "What?" They didn't know it because they knew nothing about banjo, and I'm like, "You'll get it eventually if I talk about it enough."
Oh, I thought you were going to play as a tune and sing as a song.
I don't have much yet. I do have this one. I can get pretty decent at it. Hold on. Let's see. So I can get faster at it. You just got to give me a minute because it's cold over here. My fingers are going numb.
Oh, right.
So, wait, wrong string. That's all I got for it.
That's all right. Mrs. J, how you doing? That's really good. That I've not heard of banjo live before, so that's an experience that I
Yeah, when
shall
I first started
remember.
learning, I had to use. Hold on, let's see if it's in here. Thought I had it in here. I had to use this. If I can find it. There it is. I had to use this. It is the worst one I have seen. It literally bends in my finger.
Oh,
And any other one I've held, it doesn't do that. And so I figured it's one of the worst I held, but I had to do this until I got used to my just using my 3 fingers moving in that way. And so at first, this is somewhat what it sounded like because it sounds different with each different pick. And so this is what it sounded like.
that's certainly different. Cheeky
Yes,
Spike says,
definitely.
keep practicing, you'll get there.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, Eddie, you've been playing longer.
That's just mean.
Sorry.
No, it's
I
not.
did hop on here only for a little bit because I do have to get on another live, unfortunately. I wish I could stay longer, but I do have to go. Thank y'all for having me.
Oh, it's always
It's good
a
to
pleasure
be had.
have you up here.
Thank
What
you.
was
See
that,
y'all later.
Fraser?
I was saying it was good to be had.
So, what can we do for anybody else? Eddie's going to open up his random sing-song, but give him some ideas of what to play and see if you can find a
I want to
song
hear "Oh Death"
he
done with an
that
Irish
he
brogue.
doesn't know. Pardon?
"Oh Death" done with an Irish brogue. Oh death, you know.
Oh, Dave. I'll just
That's-
wear me over to Mother, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you just
Teddy
carry
Bear's
on.
picnic, your choice.
Yeah, I was going to say, try and catch him out with a song so he wouldn't, put something in the
Dude.
chat and see what we can do.
We
Yeah,
went
request
like
time.
5 minutes a couple of weeks ago of me naming songs and him going, nope, 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 nope. But then again, I know a lot of bands he's never even heard of.
Well, I'm talking, like music that most people have heard of, not just
Teddy
Yetis.
Bear's Picnic. Everybody's heard the Teddy Bear's Picnic.
He's probably heard that one, the Teddy Bear's Picnic. Oh, thank you, Mrs. J. 7 subs to go, and I hit a magic number. That's 500. I misread it in me. I don't worry about things like that. But thank you. So, Eddie, do you think that's a good idea that the chat, our wonderful audience, should put some ideas of songs and see what you can come up with? Or is that putting you on the spot?
Let's see what they got. If they want to choose a song, and I hope it's a popular song, and I hope it's mainstream.
I will try and get a couple, and then gives you a chance to find one out. So please, by all means, list a song that you'd like to hear. And
Actually, not much. I think everyone in YouTube now gets a community page as soon as you turn it on.
Thank you for making me sound so special.
I'm sorry, dude. I worked real hard to get my 500 subs for my community page. I asked a bunch of stupid polls. Everybody loved it. And suddenly they gave it to everybody else. I might be a little bit incensed by this. Might be unreasonable.
Well, I didn't even realize that I had a community page. It was Stan who mentioned it to me. And I went, but I haven't got 500 subs. But hey, sorry about that. Honest. Queen Bee, hello. Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody, Black Watch has suggested.
I'm got the little silhouette of a man, Scaramouche, where you do the fandango, thunderbolt of lightning, very, very lightning me. What, nobody?
Like a mime.
Squatch is over here following in. You all suck.
I did.
Mama!
Just killed a man!
And in true American style, puts a gun against his head, and I shot him. Now he's dead. Sorry. I shouldn't pick on the Americans, I know, but it's always funny. To me, if nothing to anybody else. I mean, I'm not sure what the Irish take would be. Is it funny? This is where you nod your head both ways so you don't actually make a commitment.
All right, I pitched one at you last night. Maybe we can get this one shaken. Is everybody familiar with the Addams Family?
Yes.
Right. Exactly. You got it. Exactly. Okay. So I proposed the Addams Family was prophetic. It is a modern liberal household.
Wednesday.
Have you seen the liberal women going to college nowadays?
Fair enough.
Pugsley being all goth as fuck, sitting over there letting people cut on him and blow him up and shit. Have you met the soy boys going to college today?
Well, I know that both of them like playing pranks on each other. So,
oh yes.
What about Wednesday? Fuck's sake! Can't get any more gut than fucking over.
There's one for you. Preferred the Munsters.
Sorry,
Jaded preferred the Munsters.
Okay, I'll take on the Munsters next week, but this week we're talking about the Addams Family and how it is not a 1950s liberal household, but a modern liberal household. It is certainly a non-traditional family.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a bit, yes. I've got to agree with that.
All right, and Gomez himself allows Morticia to do anything she pleases. ever may strike her fancy. True?
That's
The
very, well.
werewolf?
It's very 60s, that, by the way.
The milkman? I mean, come on. Tell me I ain't right. Find me one reason not to believe this.
Well, it does sound like a very suburban area where someone would live. Yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah, I would say getting there.
You need more? Okay. So they're independently wealthy and basically overgrown trust fund babies. Not a single one of them has a bit of pigment that they've earned themselves. It's pale as could be.
Well, yeah. Oh, just something for you to think about. Jaded is starting to think about Herman's big nuts.
Right. I imagine that's a regular thought.
It probably is with her. It's funny though. But yes. So we've had back in the USSR.
Trustafarians.
Yes, Trustafarians are like that. I'm trying to think of a song that you might know.
Auld Lang Syne.
No, Maggie, that's New Year, isn't it? More than anything else.
Baby is cold outside. Say, what's in this drink?
I've got an idea. Why don't you play a tune? See if the Yeti knows it. Don't sing it, just play it.
You just broke him. He's like, wait, do what? Are you supposed to play and not sing? I don't get it.
No, play it. The tune. See if you can guess it.
Is that what's up?
You know what? I don't know, but I would say Jaden would probably know that one. I've heard the tune. I've put the name to it. Raw Katy Perry. Right, you have to start again so I've got a clue what it is.
How would you think play it unless he sings it?
Yeah, well, yeah, I've started to think that way. That was probably one of my better ideas. It didn't work.
Could be anything.
It could be with you.
We got a winner. We got a loser. Chain smokers and losers. We got yuppies. We got bikers. We got thirsty hitchhikers. And the girl next door dressed up like a movie star. I love this bar. We got cowboys, we got truckers, broken-hearted fools and suckers. We got huckers, we got fighters, early birds and all-nighters. And the veterans talk about their battle scars. I love this bar. I love this bar. It's my kind of place. Just walking through the front door. puts a big smile on my face. It ain't too far. Come as you are. I love this bar. I've seen short skirts, V-out high ticks, blue collar boys and redneck. You got lovers, lots of lovers. I've even seen dancing hurt girls on hunger. And me like to drink our beer from a mason jar. I love this bar, yes I do. I like my truck, I like my girlfriend, I like to take her out to dinner and a movie now and then. I love this bar. It's my kind of place, just twirling around the dance floor, puts a big smile on my face. No cover charge, come as you are. I love this bar. I love this old bar.
What can I say? I thought I had to listen now because I misheard what you were talking about at first. I thought you were talking about bankers, not wankers. Or was it the other way around when you were singing it? But I like that bar as well. Going in there, whatever bar that is. Just want to say hello to Ian, and have you been able to get over your dice with death when you went out in Cornwall, going between all those parked cars, narrow lanes, and then having to reverse all the way up a big hill just to turn round? But I am, I saw the video and my heart went out to you because I realised that you had Mrs. J with you constantly. But I bet you had a good time. I know Mrs. J did. And it's great to see you getting out and about. Why are you showing footage of burning hills?
I was working on doing a weather bit for my radio show, and I was going to use footage of various forest fires in California to give California's weather report and traffic.
Oh, right. Okay.
And this was gonna be California's traffic report and weather report for the radio show. How everything's perfectly fine.
Here's a volcano that happened in fucking LA.
Yeah, right. But it's not. This is just a Tuesday in California. It's all the hobo poop burning off.
Oh, look, he's got his family out. Oh, relatives anyway.
That's the man there. You don't know about
that is one really, really nice ape.
That is a nice looking gorilla, Illa. That is what I would call honky Kong.
Yeah, even nodded to you. Perfect timing.
Yeah, I've been playing with this footage, trying to catch clips of him doing something a little too human, like these moments where he looks at the camera and nods. And I want to use it for reactions on various stuff. I've been tinkering. I haven't got it worked out yet. I have to remember where it's at on my keyboard and trigger it at the right time. Like him looking like, what the hell?
Oh, Ian, it was nothing to do with the sat nav. I saw the footage. You said to where the sat nav tells you that's where you're going to go, rather than listening to alternatives. Still funny though. I thought it was hilarious. Okay. Are you asking for Anthony Newland's Strawberry Fair? Oh, you're in reference to Mrs. J. Strawberries, Tony. Yeah, we're not going to mention the strawberries again. Unless, of course, you got a song that you can remember and you can talk about strawberries. You know, the strawberry fields forever.
Strawberry wine, 17 pedophiles everywhere, more than you could believe.
And how many of them got shot? That's all I know.
Well, they ain't near as
The
many in
world
the
favourite.
South as there are elsewhere because we don't miss.
You don't save on you save a lot on prison food as well.
Yeah, we have prisons, but we house other states' prisoners. We're not allowed to shoot them. Usually.
Usually, I like that one. Yeah. So, Ian, you're over in Scotland. I have no idea where you are, but that's where he is, folks. If anybody wants to hazard a guess of where it is, please put your answers in the best form possible. Try and keep it in the best possible taste, just in case there's some YouTube people who want to grass you up for saying the wrong thing. But I think Flutoy's disappeared now.
I just about guarantee you everything I'm saying is wrong. It is designed specifically to confuse you and to make you wonder what is wrong with this person. I enjoy it. It tickles.
He's not talking about me, I'll tell you that. Hey, listen, folks. I had this similar sort of conversation at 4 o'clock this morning with the Yeti, and it made no sense then, and it certainly doesn't make any sense now because I'm even more tired. I just tend to let him go on and on. Eddie, can you break this madness up with another jitty from over in Ireland?
Margaritaville. Margaritaville. Nibbling on sponge cake. Watching the sun.
Margaritaville.
What about a good Texas song? You know, or down south. And I'm not talking about London either, folks. I am talking about America.
There be bluebirds over the
I thought you were going to start singing something from Blazing Saddles for a second.
Wait, no. You want some Blazing Saddles tune? Which one? I'm tired of being admired, tired of playing the game. Isn't a crying shame? She's tired of love uninspired. I can continue if you'd like. A different tune? Which one?
I'm sure you can. Sweet Home Alabama.
nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bathe. All of those tourists covered with all, strumming my strings string on my front porch swing. Smelling those shrimp, there's beginning to boil. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker and soul. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. But I know it's nobody's fault. Don't know the reason I stayed here all season. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. But it's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. How I got here, I haven't a clue. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker and salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. Now I think it could be my fault. I blew out my flip-flop, stepped on a pot top, got my heel, had to cruise on back home. But there's a booze in the blender, and I soon will render that frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker and salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Yes, some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault.
Someone's fault, you know it. We all know it was usually some woman's fault. If a man ends up a bum on a beach somewhere, there's a good woman behind it. Of course, if a man ends up in the White House, there's a good woman behind that too. So you win some, you lose some.
That was actually really nice. I mean,
I like that.
I honestly don't know why you actually did that, because I know I won't be able to get rid of them that easily. But you know what? It was good listening. Question from the chat: did that ape just pick its nose and eat it?
He's far more human than you can imagine. He's a bikini wax away from voting Democrat.
I was going to turn around and say, well, it's actually pretending to be a troll that goes around doing exactly the same thing on live YouTube streams. Well, their own anyway, when you think the camera's not looking. Hello, The Fallen. How are you doing? Hashtag blame women.
It's usually some woman's fault.
I mean, talk about coming in and saying something straight off the bat. Queen Ninja, how are you doing? Thanks for dropping by. That's 2 queens we've had in today. I thought she died. Well, she's coming back in the fall.
Oh, no. They just put her boot code up in the Area 51 over there. She'll be coming back around here eventually.
Oh, God.
She'll be coming around about when she comes.
What woman could possibly do that? Think about it this way. When she comes, she's riding 6 white horses. Wow.
Jesus Christ. Listen, you shouldn't really talk about horses that way. Poor things. Never mind. So, seriously, folks, what's happening? What have you all been up to this week, or in the last 7 days, even? Dusty, how you doing? I know what the Yeti there's been doing, picking his nose and eating it. Eddie, what have you been up to in the last
I've
week?
been just putting on my decor, basically.
How many people have been wasting money on Christmas decorations? Just out of curiosity.
Nope.
Sure, I have, but no one's told me about it.
Until you read your bank statement.
Nope, I don't do that.
Oh, okay.
That just hurts my feelings. I don't.
We're not here to enforce feelings, sir. We're not the feelings police.
Well, when you can spend $4,000 on 2 kids for Christmas, but you can't spare a couple of $100 to fix the engine of my El Camino, I tend to get pissed off after about 10 years. That's all.
Well, priorities, mate. You got your
Okay,
priorities right. They've
priorities.
got theirs wrong.
My kids ain't kids. They're adults.
I know.
By their own goddamn Christmas. Damn it.
Yeah. Well, I think once a child reaches the age of 1, you should tell them the truth. These things cost money. Sod off. I need to do this, that, and the other before you get that.
Bah, humbug.
Yes, exactly. Do you know what? I look forward to Boxing Day when I can start the sales to get rid of all the crap that didn't sell beforehand and put it on sale, just so I can go into my warehouses and see all the empty shelves and smile.
I'm
I
going to
think
get
that's
hit by
right.
my wife if I don't stop talking about Christmas.
Right, you will get clipped.
I will be abused. She will
I
abuse
still
me.
have my...
Jesus, baby, fucking crying like fucking wanting fucking gifts from fucking further and further away.
Well,
Fucking ridiculous.
I would say that Christmas is really not what it was originally designed for anymore.
Oh, no, it's
don't-
not. It is
I
completely.
don't know what it was designed
monetized.
for originally. I can't say what it was. I wasn't there.
No,
conscious
it's very
possibly.
easy to determine what Christmas was designed for initially. Christmas takes place at the coldest, deepest part, shortest day of winter, the deepest part of the winter. The people who were doing least and worst were given a little bit of pick-me-up in the middle of winter so that they'd have the vitamins and nutrients to make it through to spring so they could help plant.
Okay. That was the idea of Christmas, was it?
Well, it originated as a pagan sacrificial point between the winter solstice. Yeah, winter solstice. Think about it. Look at the colors of Christmas. It is green, red, and white, correct? That is blood.
Well, it
on
is.
snow.
Now, well, hang on a second. There's the thing. It used to just be green, right? And white. And then the franchise truck came in one year through town with that big sign, all in red,
I
Coca-Cola.
disagree. Mistletoe and the holly have been associated with Christmas since the dawn of time. And the winter solstice, as well as there's another one that escapes me. But no, holly berries and the holly tree have been associated with Christmas since the beginning of
Oh,
the year.
yeah. But it's Coca-Cola that put it on the map.
They
They're the
made
ones
it swathed
who
in
signed the rights, signed all the rights for Santa Claus and dressed him in red and white.
Yes, mistletoe is green through the winter. So is holly, which is also green through the winter. Mistletoe is white. Holly has red berries, right? But the scene that you're seeing here metaphorically is the winter sacrifice of the fatted goat or calf or for the winter feast. The sacrifice feels it is a sacrifice to the gods, the essence of the animal. However, the food is kept here for the party.
That's why you have Santa's enemy, which is the Krampus.
Oh, somebody who knows.
That's what he's talking about.
No.
Okay. I mean,
Wait,
how
did-
sloppy do you want to go with it? We've got Eastern
We
Europe.
go everywhere with it.
We're going to have a Confucius Santa here directly.
Anything's
all of the
feasible or possible.
average children, average toys. I don't understand.
Well, hang on a second. Over the years, we've been taught by that big heavy book, which usually props open the door, right? That Christmas is on the same day every year. But by which calendar?
And since when?
Since when it was on the same day? Since we were told
Yes.
it was.
But we were told it was what since you were born?
Well, I hate to say this, but yeah, it's always been on that particular day. Yeah, winter solstice is on the 21st. That's the shortest day of the year, by the way, folks.
Right.
If I remember right.
Balanced an egg that day. Don't
Yeah.
believe me? Do it.
Christmas is too commercial. I totally agree. I don't think we should buy anybody Christmas presents unless they truly deserve them. And then,
Yes.
and only
Well,
then,
that's
could you
really-
walk out with what you want from the shop for yourself. Just don't let the other half near the credit card. That's all.
Knows when it was that I blew my Christmas load and was just done with it.
Do you want
Not
to
long
rephrase
after we
that?
moved in the house, about 5-6 years ago, 7 years ago. Everybody wanted to do Christmas real big. We just moved in. Everybody was happy about it. It was all cool. And everybody got involved and did all the decorations and everything got put up. And Christmas was done. I didn't see them motherfuckers for 6 months. I had to take out all the decorations and everything my damn self. Following year, finally get everything took out after a few months of like picking at it every week or so. Get everything pulled down, boxed back up. It's boxed up for a couple of months. Suddenly a whole crowd of people show up at my house and want to build Christmas again. And I said, okay, but listen, on a stack of Bibles, if y'all put it up, y'all take it down after. I'm not going to spend 6 months in here trying to get up all the freaking tinsel from around the room. Again, it's not going to happen. Everybody was like, fine, cool, whatever. 6 months later, everything was still up in there. And I have not touched Christmas since.
You've left it up there.
Yes. No, if eventually I'll snap and go and take all that stuff down, or somebody else will. Right. But this year they put up just a tree. I'm good.
What's truth? How you doing?
What's up? What's truth?
Well,
Sprite.
a few years ago, I was doing a favor for some friends, and I said, "Oh, I'll decorate your living room." I so wish I'd said no. Rejected that idea. It seemed like a good idea. I was drunk at the time, folks. Anyway, 3,000 or so staples later that I got out of the ceiling because it was screwing up the brush. I decided I'd never do it again. Why so many staples? It was as if somebody went round with a staple gun and wanted to make the ceiling look silver. It was that bad. But then, of course, some idiot just painted all over it, you know. What flavour was Grim doing? Huh? Sorry, Blackwatch.
Blonde, brunette, or redhead?
Ah, right, okay. That's even more confusing.
You're welcome.
You left the ginger out.
So I got a question.
Oh, golden Benny.
If you have a redheaded ninja, shouldn't they be called a ginger? I don't know.
Yes. What do you think, Eddie? You sat there listening in.
It's like if you're bald, you know, you call it a binger. I agree.
Just turn around slightly, talking about the bald. Do you know what? One day you're going to powder your head, aren't you? So the shine doesn't go off it.
I had a guest come on the show a couple of weeks ago named Ardent Party. And my man rushed in to come start the show with me because he was like just a couple of minutes late. Like I had my intro playing when he walked in and sat down. Honka's had a little bit of perspiration up on that bald ass head. He's got sun. That son bitch was shiny as hell. And what was funny is I was watching him in the little window down there. And right before I came up live, he reached up and wiped his head and it got 3 times shinier. I didn't realize it wasn't that shiny to start with till he waxed it down real good. Some people do it well, some people don't. I can't do a bald head.
Mrs. J, I'm sorry if I've offended anybody, by calling them ginger. Sorry.
I never said ginger, not once. I said ginger.
I didn't realize that gingers were safe and only other gingers could call them ginger.
They're very sensitive to ginger, though, in fairness.
Mental note: do not ask Grim to wallpaper the lounge.
Ginger.
Well, many years ago, when I was very, very young, myself and a few other people in the house that we lived decided that we would decorate the landlady's living room for her because she was offering us a month's free rent. So we did it. I can't remember whether we were all pissed and stoned, but I don't think one of us was sober anyway. Anyway, we'd finished the job. We did it overnight. And we thought, oh, fantastic job we'd done. There was nothing out of place at all. Perfect match of this lovely patterned rose-coloured type wallpaper. Anyway, the following morning, or later on in the morning, we heard a sudden shout from the landlady who just walked in, and she went off her head, and we couldn't understand why. And she turned around, she got us all in there, and she said, "Can you tell me what's wrong?" And I looked round and I went, "Oh, can't see anything." And then it dawned on me, flowers grow upwards. Every single one was going the wrong way. Oops. I didn't stay there after that. I said, I'm not doing that again. I'm off. But still. So, yeah, I'm not going to do anybody's living room or lounge.
I got one for you. I got a job.
Confessions of a Yeti.
Working with a painter. And we got this gig painting this lady's, I guess you'd call it a she shed. It was like a guest house.
Yeah.
She had this particular bedroom. Said she wasn't quite sure what color she wanted it. Brought us the paint. We painted it. Comes in, looks at it after the first day. Took us 3 days to paint it. She comes in, looks at it, and goes, "That's too dark. I think I want it lighter." Goes and gets a different color of paint. And the primer to prime out the paint we've already painted. Takes us 2.5 days to paint it. Much warmer days. And she comes in and decides, well, that's just too light. I want it a little darker. No joke. Goes and gets a virtually identical 5 gallons of paint. And we kills it and painted it again. Really hot day. Took us 1.5 days. She comes in and is like, "We all getting real good at this. Y'all done knocked this out in just about a day." And I said, "No, ma'am, room's getting smaller." And walked out and lost my job immediately.
Oops.
There had to be a half-inch of paint on them walls. I'm not joking. We'd painted them sandwiches. I know 50 coats.
Well, don't you have a saying over there? The customer's always right, unless they're a carrot.
Hey, that's what I was trying to tell the man. I was like, look, that woman wants to pay me for another 70 hours to sit here and paint this wall. I do not have an issue with that. It's boring as hell, but I don't care. She pays top dollar and buys the paint. I will paint this wall as many shades of blue as she wants it to be. I don't care. But I'm getting sick and tired of having the check cleared, dude. And it'll clear next week and it'll clear the week after. I will sit right here in this room and paint this room until she tells us to stop.
Yeah. Makes sense. Well,
Grooves get
you must
smaller.
yeah. Aid the basement, ATL. Great to see you. Don't see you in here often enough. So thank you for dropping by. And Eddie, your guitar is in the corner, sir.
Yeah.
You can't leave a guitar in the corner. We've had a few suggestions of serious songs for you, so I'll leave it down to you, sir.
I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. She showed me her room, isn't it good? Norwegian wood. She asked me to stay and to sit anywhere. So I told her I did, looked around and I noticed there wasn't a chair. I sat on the rug, biding my time, drinking her wine. We talked until 2, and then she said, it's time for bed. She told me to work in the morning and started to laugh. I told her I didn't. I crawled up to sleep in the bed. And when I awoke, I was alone. This bird has flown. So I lit a fire, isn't it good? Norwegian wood.
Hey, Norwegian Woodwood. But did she?
Woodwood. Edward Woodwood.
How much wood the woodchuck chuck of the woodchuck could chuck wood?
That's you.
That works for him. Anybody know what he said? Can we got a translator? I'm sorry, there's no translator in the house.
He chuck the wood. Chuck the wood in the wood.
I'll teach you words. I'll learn you good. I'll make you squeal like a pig, boy.
Oh, say boy.
Nightmares. You know, it's fucked up. That river ain't but like a hop and a skip and a jump right over there. And if Ned Beatty can't make it down at Frenchman, a pair of bicycle shorts don't have a chance.
I definitely need a translator. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about there.
So the line, I'll make you squeal like a pig, comes from a movie called Deliverance. Deliverance was filmed right down the road from my house here. And the character in Deliverance was Ned Beatty, one of them. And he's probably one of the most evil actors that ever graced the screen of Hollywood. So if he can't make it down there, down that river without getting violated, I'm not sure who has a hope.
That makes sense.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just did
That's
some
okay.
deep cut references real quick. Real fast.
I met my love by the Gasworks Farm. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl dirty old town. It's a dirty old town. Clouds are drifting across the moon. Cats are prowling under me. Springs a girl from the streets at night. It's a dirty old town. It's a dirty old town. I smell the spring on the smoky bed. It's a dirty old town, a dirty old town. Gonna make me like a big sharp eye, shining steel, tempered in the fire. I'll chop you down like an old tree. It's a dirty old town, a dirty old town. I met my love by the gasworks bar, dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. It's a dirty old town, a dirty old town, dirty old town, a dirty old town.
There's a number of references to the Salford wind, not a Salford wind, and then you've got cheeky says, I guess it depends on your ruling planet. Totally confused, but hey ho. Statsquatch, my little Yeti friend, is just dropped into the back for the time being. He'll be back shortly. In case you're wondering why he's gone, he's just in the background. But yeah, I enjoyed that. I've got to admit, some of the like the classics that you sing, I like hearing them done your way, because it's like listening to it the first time sometimes. And you have to think, was that the right one? Oh yeah, it is. I remembered it. Yeah, it makes sense now, so to speak. Allegedly, and all that. But yeah, there's going just to let you guys know, there's going to be no private secret funny meeting on Monday night over at the website, due to the fact that the website's down for a makeover, so to speak. And after
excuse me,
that was perfect timing. That
I wasn't supposed to be up here. My bad.
No problem.
You,
go back. You can go back down now. Oh, you want to come back? All right. Sorry, I shouldn't embarrass you like that, should I?
Why not? It's fun.
But it was funny. You were filling up with pop just to get to that one. Yeah, with the website down, there's no meetings, etc. Behind closed doors, unfortunately. Although I could open up PSYOP and see how that goes. There's always that one because we've still got different servers. And the reason why I say that is that there's a lot of bullies around who seem to think that certain people go into these rooms and we talk a load of shit. Well, it is actually true. We tend to, but we talk about real issues, or we'll get somebody who'll run a football match and show it to people to get some atmosphere going, or something like that. The sort of things that you can do. Nothing secret about it. No one can infiltrate it because it's an open invitation. So let's get that one out there. Let's put down all the so-called trolls, because I like trolls.
A good troll, a well-managed troll can be your best PR agent on earth.
Edgar. Yeah. I found that out with a guy called, a group of them called the Clowns. They were really good. They did a great job at publicising the Grim Reaper radio show. Wobble Boost. Hello. And good morning to you. I have to keep forgetting people come in from different time areas. It's a bit like watching Doctor Who sometimes, because some people are in front of us and they know what's going to happen, but we know what's going to happen to America because we're at least 5 hours in front.
Well, then why didn't you warn us about 9/11, you cheeky monkey?
It was more fun to see you jump.
Ooh, that's evil. You're going straight to the fiery place.
Yeah, I know. But it wasn't my fault. I did not leave the landing lights on. All joking apart, it is not my fault. And some people would say that it's questionable whether or not it actually happened.
Ooh,
for those people who think that, what do you think? Do you think it didn't happen? Really?
Who, me?
Was that mainstream media though?
No. I guarantee you, an airplane ran into that building.
Yeah. It's cheaper than knocking it down any other way.
Who ran the airplane into the building might be discussed.
That is
why someone blew an airplane into the building.
He was a suicide bomber.
Interesting crap to do with Building 7 and Building 8 could also be brought up, but I think we might be getting a little.
It could have been Ahmed, the dead terrorist.
Hey, no, stop it. Behave.
I'll break out loose change over here. I got time, dude. Don't mess with me.
Well, listen, I don't mind a good conspiracy, but let's not start insulting people.
All right, you like conspiracies. Do you recognize this fellow?
Off the top of my head, I would say it was a cross between the guy in the Boggles who video killed the radio star and someone from I know, I was about to say. And someone who thinks that he's a Hitler, a Karen even.
But anyway,
how did you manage to do that and get the beard off at the same time? Photoshop?
It's attached to my soul. Anyway, this is Mexican long hair, and he has an alter ego named Mustachioed long hair. And this is Mustachioed long hair taking over Mexican long hair's channel.
I know Mexican long hair, so
okay, so you get what's going on here.
Yes,
he just uploaded a new Mustachioed long hair bit. You want to hear it?
Yeah, go on.
Mustachioed long hair here. And I know it's been a long time since I've been on these YouTube videos exposing the exposable. And before anybody asks, no, that was not me at the Tijuana Donkey Show. All right, that had to have been an imposter. All right. So, anyways, I've been absent for a long time because I've been observing all of you. And there is somebody that has been criminally under the radar that I've finally had time to address here. Now, what you see here is another artist rendition of an eyewitness account of somebody you may all know, the hippie wanderer, the hippie hag, whatever he's calling himself these days. All right, there he is with his weird hair and weird beard and facial hair. I don't even know what the hell's going on there. Right? All right. Now, there is something weird with that, and I think I know what it is, but I will tell you guys in future videos what I found out. But for now, this is enough information, right? Now, he plays a lot of music on his channel, right? Now, is there a hidden meaning to the songs he's playing on his channel? Bamboozling us all, right? All right. And then I noticed he had this weird green shirt on. What is the meaning of that green shirt, hippie? What's behind that, sir? All right. So what is hippie hiding, right? That's the question that I'm going to find out. I'll tell you, hippie, you're next.
Well, that's beautiful, Dad. You know, I was targeted by this nefarious scoundrel once.
You were targeted?
Uh-huh. I can prove it. I used to have my own playlist.
Oh, right.
Mustachioed long hair here. Now, it's been a while since I've been on the Mexicans channel. That's because I've been chasing another target. Regan has gone into hiding, and I'll get back to her at some point, but she's going to have to be put on the back burner. All right. Now, going from one person that's hiding to another person that's been hiding in plain sight, I've got you in my crosshairs. The Sasquatch that is of the Caucasian variety. Now, I know that you're not who you pretend to be, sir. So guess what? You're next. I've got some pretty interesting intel on the mighty Caucasian Sasquatch. So watch out, sir. In the coming weeks, I'm going to expose you. I've got plenty of evidence to prove that you are not who you are. And your hair and mustache and beard are terrible. I'm out.
God bless this Sasquatch.
I can't wait.
Mustachioed long hair here.
He's not done. He did 5 or 6 of these.
I was going to say I can't wait to hear the evidence.
Right? That's right.
Find out next week.
Oh, don't encourage him to
Long hair.
I don't know what to
Sorry.
do.
You don't know what to do. He does this all the time, folks. It's even funnier on his show. Tell you what, you pause it there. Eddie's getting ready to do the track. And that way, you can think about what you want to do.
I'm going to sit in the corner and think about what I've done. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir. I'll do that.
Yes, sir. All right. Over to you, Eddie.
Dragon tail on the water is wild. Pirates sail and lost boys fly, fish by the moonbeams every night. I love you. Godspeed, little man. Sweet dream, little man. My love will fly to you each night on angel wing. Godspeed, sweet dream. Rocket racers on Turkey Island, Supermans in pajamas on the couch. Good night, moon, we'll find the mouse, and I love you. Godspeed, little man. Sweet dream, little man. Oh, my love will fly to you each night on angel wing. Godspeed, sweet dream. God bless Mommy and Matchbox cars. God bless Dad and thanks for the stars. Good hearing me wherever we are, and I love you. Godspeed, little man. Sweet dream, little man. Oh, my love will fly to you each night on angel's wing. Godspeed, sweet dream. Godspeed, sweet dream.
Oh, nice one. Nice one. I want to ask Caucasian, my friend the Yeti, the Snowy Yeti, right? What have you done to upset this
Pistachio,
character?
long hair.
What?
What did you do to upset this guy?
Which one?
The one who's taking the Mickey.
Oh, that guy? Oh, I just got some of these and did some of this. And every time he does that, I do this with what he does. Because, I don't know, I'm unoriginal and abuse my friendships easily.
You have friendships?
That's what they think.
Okay, come on then. Let's see whether or not he objects to you playing his things on your show.
Oh, no,
Oh,
he
sorry,
doesn't
mine.
care about any of this.
No, it's mine. I forgot.
He's actually really cool. He's
Yeah,
he's writing a script for a movie right now, and he wants me to play he wants me to do some videos as a YouTuber of a certain variety. He's like, I thought of this, and I thought of you. And I'm like,
It's not one of those damn dirty apes.
sort of. You're not far off the mark, but yeah, I understand why he asked me to do it. As soon as I read it, I went,
But
damn it.
is it
But anyway.
YouTube friendly?
Yes.
Oh, so it's not what I was thinking then. It's okay then, folks.
Oh no, there's no drama here. I'm not saying as hell. No. He shows up in chat. I show up in his chat. It's just he did this before he came on my show as a promotion type thing, right? A couple of weeks beforehand. And when he came on the show, I made a video basically dunking on his video, and then he made us another one. Anyway, there's a whole saga. there's lore behind it, but we're good.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, I've seen Mexican long hair on quite a few different shows, and I think he's pretty good when he starts talking to people.
Yeah,
I don't think the trolls like him, though.
Well, I'll tell you who don't like him. The people that have an issue with him, and there are two types. There are the people who think that he should go harder and actually audit physical locations, right? And then there's the other people who thinks that he's just a grifter and only does this for money. Where in
Right.
reality, it's actually he enjoys riding around and looking at the city. He likes to show people the city while he's riding around, and he stops and watches cops in the event that he comes across cop activity. Because he knows that if you don't watch them, they will fuck somebody up.
Yeah.
So that's why he does it. But yeah, people also pay him. That's cool. I think that's neat. But you know, for the first year, I didn't know he had a house. I thought he was homeless. I'm not
He's
joking. I'm
always
dead
around.
serious. Well, he was always around with homeless. Every time he got any money, he'd go give homeless people food. I never saw him inside an actual structure. The only time I ever saw him outside of his vehicle was when he was getting in a different vehicle.
Right.
And when I got him backstage, I had to ask him. He's like, "No, dude, it's nothing like that." I was just curious, dude. I'm telling you, I've seen you inside 3 structures, and all 3 of them were public. It's not
No,
easy that you can come to that conclusion. I searched his content looking for him in a domicile of any type ever.
well, even when he does this, it's got a curtain behind him. I mean, that could be the photo booth.
Yeah, no, that could be in his shower.
Really?
That could be in an RV. That could be in a van down by the river.
We're not doing too well here in promoting him as being having a roof and 4 walls around him, are we?
I can't prove it. I'm not saying he is homeless. I'm just saying that for a long time I watched him and I was convinced that he was. Now he's got a woman and he's got like all the accoutrement a home generally generates. But
That's
as
a
far
light
as
way of
proof
putting
on
it.
his channel, I can't give you proof, not direct proof. No. He's
Anyway,
very-
let's listen to what he's got to say about you, because I don't know about anybody else, but I thought it was quite funny.
Here. And I figured now was the right time to take over the Mexican's channel, being he's, let's just say, a little under the weather, so to speak. But previously, I talked about the Caucasian Sasquatch, and I have some proof here, right, of whether or not the Sasquatch is who he really says he is, the Caucasian variety Sasquatch. I have an artist rendition of an eyewitness account of both a real Sasquatch and the Caucasian Sasquatch. Now, if you notice, the Sasquatch on it would probably be your left, my right, is wearing glasses. Now, which Sasquatch do you know wears glasses? None that I know of. And if you also notice, he's got the conditioned hair and mustache, right? If you look at the actual Sasquatch picture, no sunglasses and scraggly hair. Like I said, this is an artist's rendition of an eyewitness account of both a real one, where my finger is here, and the questionable Caucasian Sasquatch, right over here where my pinky is, okay? So I don't think the Caucasian Sasquatch is, in fact, who he says he is. I'll leave that for you to decide, but I'll have more videos with more evidence. Mustachioed here. Sasquatch, I'm on to you. Watch out.
And
So,
at this point, you were quaking in your boots.
at this point, I was thinking that perhaps YouTube might have been a bad choice, because it was around this time that another thing happened. There's another individual that I also hosted named Harry Nuts, and he started making his own gag mustachioed videos where he was the super villain, pistachioed long nuts. We'll get to that soon, but
no worries. I'll
do
leave
something
you as it
interesting
is.
for a minute. Dance, monkey, dance. What are we doing? You want to hear the
Hit the
rest
play
of this
button.
right now?
Yeah. Go for it.
Thought we were going to take turns.
Mustachioed long hair here. And as I delve further into the hairy one, the Caucasian Sasquatch, as he calls himself, I'm finding out a bunch of details that I think you guys should know. Now, I have a picture here. You can see here, I have a picture of an artist rendition of an eyewitness account of the Sasquatch supposed beard. Okay. Behind those pearly smiles of his lies a distraction. Do you guys see it? It's in his white streaks that he has when he does his little show. Okay. Don't be fooled. All right. Behind those little white streaks lies a man who's hiding a secret. And I'm slowly finding out more. Now, if you look at this side of my drawing, you notice up at the top here, those are Sasquatch's glasses. All right. Notice the frames, the reflective material. Well, if you look at what I got at the bottom here, those are typical FBI glasses. You notice some similarities there? So do I. So like I said, Sasquatch, you've got a lot to hide, and I'm going to uncover it all. Get ready. It's going to be a wild ride, and you're not going to like the result. You might even puke at the end of it, just like I puke when I watch your videos. I'm out.
I loved it. I loved every bit of it.
Oh, brilliant. Okay.
Mustachioed long hair.
Like I said, there's a whole saga of these, dude. He took time out of his day.
Oh, do you know what? I think he really does get your sense of humor.
But boy, does he.
Yes. And I think he's tapped into there. Eddie, there's been a number of suggestions regarding songs. Now, I'm not sure whether they're aimed at yourself, but people were talking about T-Rex, talking about Val Doonican. Well, Val Doonican probably suit you more.
Me and Bobby McGee.
potentially. Yeah, and also Stephen Wolf. So it'd be interesting to hear your version of some Stephen Wolf.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Yeah,
I don't even know fucking step moves, mate.
there was Lonnie Donegan as well. Now you've sung a Lonnie Donegan song. I know that. I do remember that. I think it was My Old Man's a Dustman or something like that. But what about Touch of T-Rex?
No.
No. Okay. Oh well, in that case, then it's going to have to be Val Durkin, folks. Bit of Paddy McGinty's Goat or something like that. Nope. He's thinking about it. He's looking up to see what he can find.
Ian Bobby McGee. Come on, man. We could do it. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train. I feel as near as faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before the rain, running us all the way into New Orleans. Yeah, no.
Well,
I'm not-
sounds good.
I'm
I'm not sure whether I've actually heard it before, but
Well, I pulled my heart pull out of my dirty red bandana. Was playing softly while Bobby sang the blues. No, nothing. Hum a few bars, maybe I'll fake it.
apparently that's what this guy's making out you to be, a bit of a faker. Allegedly.
That's a Chris Christopherson tune. He wrote it for Janis Joplin. He actually wrote it. I think he wrote it for Bob Dylan, but Bob Dylan turned it down and Janis Joplin did it. And she killed it. She slay queened it. It's like she put it down on her. Uh-huh.
Good. You have you got some sitting there, Eddie?
He's like, dance, monkey, dance. Dance, monkey.
Do you know what it is?
He gets it.
Yes.
What yours we got is you've got YouTubers that can't perform on demand. You know,
I'll tell you what.
Here, tell a joke, and I'm like, I'm not funny now.
I forgot to mention it. We are pulling the pay for tonight, Eddie. It'll be pennies from heaven.
Huh?
Wherever comes down, you can keep.
All right.
Okay.
Are we doing the coin pushers now, are we? I've been walking these streets so long, singing in the same old song. I know every crack in these dirty sidewalks of Broadway, where hustle's the name of the game. Nice guys get washed away like the snow in the rain. There's gonna be a lot of compromising on any road to my horizon. I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me, like a rhinestone cowboy riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, like a rhinestone cowboy getting cards and letters from people I don't even know. My food's coming over the phone. It really don't mind the rain. Smiles that can hide all the pain. When you're down and you're riding the train that's taking the long way. And I'll dream of the things I'll do with a subway token or a dollar tucked inside my shoe. There's gonna be a lot of compromising on any road to my horizon. I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me, like a rhinestone cowboy, riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, like a rhinestone cowboy, getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone, like a rhinestone cowboy, riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, like a rhinestone cowboy, getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, offers coming over the phone.
Yo. Did you read that in the chat? But you probably weren't. But apparently there was an Aussie comedian called Rodney Rude who wrote a version of that song, Like a Well-Hung Ploughboy. That's different. I'm going to have to look that up. Because Asian, stop, you're smiling. At least he's not talking, folks. That's one good thing. Don't pick your nose. Hit the play button. Let's get the next installment.
Mustachioed Longhair here, the real MLH, and I'll get to him later. But I have even more proof of something super nefarious about the Caucasian Sasquatch. Okay, now right here, I have an artist rendition of some nefarious things that I've been noticing on Sasquatch's channel. Okay, if you notice in the upper part there, there's some clues in those books in the shelf behind Sasquatch. All right, and I'm getting very, very, very close to the truth on that. And also, have you guys noticed how much Sasquatch smiles? Do you think it's a little funny like I do? I agree, and we'll get to that too. But no, also, in every one of his videos, he has this stupid logo that you guys can see right there, all right? And I'm looking at his feet, and there's something nefarious going on there too, okay? This is an artist rendition of an eyewitness account of some things I'm noticing that nobody else is noticing on Sasquatch's channel. But I'm here, like Sasquatch teases all of his videos, right? I'm teasing something else here, okay? All will be revealed on the next video. How is that there, Sasquatch? You know, you're not the only one that can tease, okay? And also, if you're wondering about my hair and how come it's all messed up, it's because of all the hard work I've been doing. So I don't want to hear any nonsense. Now, the next video all will be revealed about Sasquatch, and the world is going to know what Sasquatch, that hairy Sasquatch, is all about.
You know
And
what he
I
does
know
next
the
video?
truth. And next video, the world is going to know too, Sasquatch.
He dresses his penis up like me. Puts a little mustache and beard. Tried to get it on YouTube, but they wouldn't let him do it. That's the total lie, but it would be totally interesting and right in character for the man, to be honest.
Are done like a well done steak, sir. I'm out.
Oh,
Dance, monkey,
Oh.
dance.
yes, yes. Well, you're certainly playing to his fiddle. Devil Woman. Apparently, that's Jaded. Stango, I haven't been ignoring you, by the way. Just sort of let you know. Sort of let you get on with it, mate. So, is there another part, or is that it, sir? Now,
I think this is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one.
okay.
Pistachio
eventually-
long hair here.
Do it.
No, I was going to say, play the last one. It's fine.
Now, in the previous video, I promised the reveal, the final shocking conclusion to the Sasquatch story, and today I'm going to deliver on that promise. This is the final video. I know your secret, Sasquatch, and pretty soon everybody else is going to know the same. Now, if you look right here at that can of beer, right, that Sasquatch always has on his show, what is that? All right, it looks a lot like his logo, right? And we'll get to that in just a minute. Last time I talked about the logo, but we'll get to it. All right, here's the chat and one of Sasquatch's little episodes there, right? You got Bigfoot, Beeffoot, and Bigfoot Anon, right? Okay, we got that. Now that plus the book. I decoded the book. The book says, in search of Bigfoot, right? Now, you remember the logo? Well, it was missing something. All right, what it was missing is its big feet, right? So what does this all equal? You guys are going to want to sit down on a chair for this one because it's a shocker. It even shocked good old Mustachioed here, right? Sasquatch is, in fact, Bigfoot. Shocking, but true. Can't hide from that fact there, Sasquatch. I told you I'd come up with the truth, and I delivered. Now, if this was a mic, right? Look what I'm doing right here. I just dropped it on you. Have a nice day, everybody. I'm out.
So he's revealed something that we already knew.
I think he got way off base when he stopped thinking I was a Yeti, because that was the joke when I made the channel.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I came up with this origin story that I wanted to try to film using old, or go clip, I guess you'd call it, using film footage from various movies and some old like wartime documentation footage. I wanted to create my origin story about how I was kidnapped to the Southeast Asian rainforest and or mountains in the Himalayas or some crap, and I went and dug up some old historical Arab bishops that went over there and did stuff, but I couldn't find exactly what I was looking for because I don't think anything quite like that happened. There was no through flight from the Himalayan region to the U.S. until like the mid 50s, mid 60s, and they don't register them through flights like that anymore, so you can't really track them like that. You'd have to track them through each of their the traffic control system. It's just different now.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you could make something up, especially with some of the drawings that have been demonstrated. Maybe you should team up with this guy, you know. even come up with the origins of the Yeti. But remember, keep him on track.
That's way easier said than done, dude.
Yeah. I
You're-
still think you came from outer space. I'm sorry, but I'm sure Area 51 is where you are.
Oh no! In the origin story, I actually did find an airplane. I was trying to find a sequence of airplanes that went from the Himalayan mountains and to end with one crashing somewhere in the U.S. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And well, I did look around and I did find a couple of interesting facts. I kept getting sucked down rabbit holes because I'm ADHD as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I never could put it together.
Well, I'm sure we could think of some way of being able to do it. I'll think of a storyline for you, and maybe think about doing a
Well,
chat
cool.
with you, and just make it up as we go along. That's what we always do, anyway. That's the secret success of your show and my show. Nothing's ever planned, because if you do, we always get it fucked up anyway.
Actually, my last show went flawlessly. Every bit of media played. I had no glitches in the matrix. Nothing fell out of place. No echoes, no weirdness, and no problems. I was sitting after I got done. I sat there terrified, thinking the damn thing was going to catch on fire.
Yeah, then I turned up towards the end. Guys, I'm going to have to call it quits very, very shortly, only because I've got to be up in the early hours. I've got a website to build, and I want to get it back online as quickly as possible. So, as I do most of my best work, believe it or not, when I'm half asleep during the night, just ask the Yeti there. I keep turning up and popping up where people don't expect me to, so to speak. So, Eddie, will you sing us out with one final song, please?
I will indeed. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Nighttime would find me in Rosa's Cantina. Music would play and Felita would burn. Blacker than night were the eyes of Felita, wicked and evil while casting her spell. My love was deep for this Mexican maiden. I was in love, but in vain I could tell. One night while a young cowboy came in, wild as the West Texas wind, dashing and daring, and drink he was sharing. Wicked Felina, the girl that I love. So in anger I challenged his right for the love of this maiden. Down went his hand for the gun that he wore. My challenge was answered in less than a heartbeat. A handsome young stranger lay dead on the floor. Just for the moment I stood there in silence, shocked by a foul evil deed I had done. Many thoughts were raced through my mind as I stood there. I had but one chance, and that was to run. Out through the back door of roses I ran. out where the horses were tied. I caught a good one, it looked like it could run. Up on its back and away I did ride, just as fast as I could from the West Texas town of El Paso, out in the Badlands of New Mexico. Back in El Paso, my life would be worthless. Everything gone in life, nothing is left. It's been so long I've seen a young maiden. My life is stronger than my fear of death. I saddled up and away I did go, riding alone in the dark. Maybe tomorrow a bullet may find me. Tonight nothing worse than this pain in my heart. So I last here I came on the hill overlooking El Paso, and I see the Rose Cantina below. My love is strong and pushes me onward. Now off the hill of Felina I go. Off to my right I see 5 mounted cowboys. Off to my left side a dozen more, shouting and shooting. I can't let them catch me. I have to make it Rose's back door. Something is dreadfully wrong that I feel, a deep burning pain in my side. Oh, I am trying to stay on the saddle. I'm getting weary, unable to hide. But my love for Felina is strong, and my rises were falling. Though I am weary, I can't stop to rest. I see a white puff of smoke from the rifle. I fear the bullet go deep in my chest. From out of nowhere, Felina has found him, kissing my cheek as she kneels by my side, cradled by 2 loving arms that I'll die for. My little kiss and Felina goodbye.
Thank you so much, Eddie. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to my friend, the White Little Yeti. Well, I suppose you could say he's white, but he's also very beardy.
A white Babylon himself.
So, more from Sasquatch, no doubt, next week. More from Eddie if he's available. If not, no worries. But for the time being, folks, thanks for watching. Thanks for enjoying it. And goodbye. And we're going off air right now.